Hello, and welcome to TDEC's Virtual Summer Camp. This week's activities are targeted for 6th through 8th grade students, but we encourage everyone to join in. Today is Make a Difference Monday, and today we will be doing a water waste investigation throughout our home. Every day, on average, we use about 88 gallons of water every single day. That's 88 gallons of this right here. That's 88 of these. So today, we're going to try to reduce that amount of water by going throughout our home and identifying ways to reduce water. So please join us.
So before we start today's activity, I kind of wanted to go over some additional information on how water is used in our daily life. As I said earlier, we use about 88 gallons of water per person per day. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it can add up quite a bit. So right now I'm at the EPA.gov WaterSense webpage, and I kind of want to show you this graphic right here on the right, showing where most of the water is consumed in daily life. So it shows about, a quarter of the water used every single day is just from toilet and from the restroom. Additionally, almost a quarter is used for the shower. So a large chunk of the water being used every single day are just from bathroom activities. From there, we look at the faucet, and the faucet can be used for washing hands, cleaning dishes, rinsing off your fruits and vegetables, and that's about 19% of the water we use every day. From there, we go to laundry activities, and a big portion, which should be quite eye-opening, are through leaks. 12%. 12% of the water you use every single day is water you're not even touching or seeing. It's just going down the drain, or it's leaking from a pipe underground. So it's one of those things that we never see, but we're losing water on a daily basis. So it's a good idea to be thinking about that when you're walking through your home. So let's move on to the actual activity we're going to be doing today. And we're going to be at urbangreenlab.org, and we're going to be going to their home investigations tool. We're going to scroll down, and we're going to actually use the home investigation 2 on water waste. So I'm going to read this for you real quick. We use water every day to drink, cook, clean, and so much more. Out of all the water on Earth, we can only use 1%, so it is very limited. Cleaning water uses a lot of energy, but we can do our part by using less water at home and school. Let's investigate our home to learn how you and your family use and save water. So we will click Next. And then we're just going to fill out this information. So right now I'm going to just throw in a zip code. We'll go with that right there. We're going to say, for this example, we're going to use 2 people. So let's get this going. So personal water use. Record how much water you used yesterday. This is your best guess. Enter how many times you did the activities at home and at school. Then you can see how many gallons of water you used every single day. So we'll start off with the drinking fountain. So if we were at school, normal day at school, let's say we used the water fountain 4 times that day. That's about a gallon used right there. We flush the toilet, maybe we use the toilet 3 times. That's equivalent to about 15 gallons of water. Brushing your teeth while the water is running. So I usually brush my teeth twice a day, but I turn off the faucet. So let's just average it out to once. That's about 3 gallons right there. Washing your hands while the water is running. With everything that's going on today, we're washing our hands quite a bit more. So I'm going to say about, let's just go with 6. And that equates to about 18 gallons if we leave the faucet on. That's really eye-opening. All right, now we're going to go on to personal water use. Record how much water you used every day. So this is continuing on with some additional activities. So yesterday, I did 1 load of laundry. Doing 1 load of laundry is equivalent to about 40 gallons of water used. Now going on to showers, I usually take 2 showers, and that's about a 3-minute shower, it says right there. So for 2 3-minute showers, that's 18 gallons of water consumed. I did not take any baths, so we'll leave that at 0. That was about 95 gallons just from that alone. We'll continue on. Here's some tips to cover. Save water by turning off the water when brushing your teeth and making sure the faucet does not leak or drip. You can save more than 5 gallons every day. That is a very helpful tip. So during, when you brush your teeth, that usually takes about, 60 seconds to a minute and a half. During that activity, it's best to turn the water off while you're brushing. You don't need that water just going down the drain. It's just water that won't be used, and we can't get that water back. So it's very helpful to do your part by turning off the faucet while you're brushing your teeth. Additionally, if that faucet's leaking, that's water dripping down the drain every single day. We got to figure out ways to fix that, whether it's replacing the faucet or just making sure the handle is tight. Look outside. When it rains, water runs off the roof of our home and into the yard or street. We can use the water instead with a rain barrel or by planting trees to soak it up. Look around the outside of your home to investigate where the rainwater goes. Do you have a rain barrel that attaches to the side of your home? Unfortunately, I do not, but I am looking into doing that because a rain barrel can grab all that water that collects on your roof. It collects into a drain or a gutter, and that can fill up a tank as you see right here. And this tank can be used for whatever you want the water for. A great idea to use that water is for if you're growing a vegetable garden. You can use that water for your plants, or you can use that water for your yard if you want to have additional water without wasting water from the faucet. It's a great way to save that water and reuse it, because that's water coming down from the sky. It's free water. We can use it. All right, let's look outside. Rainwater runs off most paved surfaces, such as driveways and patios, into the stormwater system. Grass soaks in rainwater and cleans the water naturally instead, saving energy. So typically when water runs off from a street, a sidewalk, or any paved surface, it usually goes into a drain, and that drain goes into some kind of water system. That water is never really cleaned because it's just flowing straight into either a creek, a river, and eventually an ocean or lake. The best way to clean water is a natural way. Our soil is a great way to filter out some of that contaminants that wash off your street, whether it's oil from a car or just soap from washing your car. The best way to collect that water and clean it naturally is to let it soak through the grass or your soil. So following your driveway and see where that water leads is a great way to see if it's going straight down a drain, or if there's a way you can use it to collect that water and clean it out naturally. So do I have a driveway or a patio? Yes, I do. Look outside. Trees have larger roots than grass and can soak up a lot of rainwater, saving it from going into the stormwater system. If your home or apartment complex has a yard, how many total trees are in the front and or backyard? I have a total of, I believe, 3 trees. So these big old trees can use their big roots to soak up that water and prevent it from, going down a drain. It's another natural way to use the water that we have that could be wasted from just going down a driveway. So I'm going to say 3 and move on. Look outside. Watering the yard too much wastes clean water that was treated for us to drink. Rainwater can be captured in barrels to water the yard. So as previously said, collecting that free water is a great way to water your plants. We as humans need a cleaner water source to use for drinking and cooking. But the plants can handle that type of water that's running off a driveway or from your roof system. So a great way is to prevent, using all that water from your hose is, collecting rainwater. Does your family water the yard? I actually do not water my yard because I like to use native grasses and native plants, or even just drought tolerant grasses. It's a great way to not be wasting water on just a yard. All right, we did it. So let's do a little recap on what we've learned from this, So we'll go back to this. We had 2 people in this home. Using a drinking fountain 4 times in one day is equivalent to about a gallon of water. Flushing the toilet 3 times a day is equivalent to 15 gallons of water being used. Brushing your teeth once per day is about 3 gallons of water. And the big one, look at this, 6 times. If I washed my hands 6 times, that's about 18 gallons of water. Doing a load of laundry is equivalent to 40 gallons of water used. Going down, shower 2 times, that's 18 gallons. I didn't take a bath. A grand total for just one day alone is 95 gallons. That's actually larger than the daily average of what the EPA says as 88 gallons of water used per person. So that is very interesting to see how much of our water is being used. So I kind of wanted to just, cover some additional, resources that we can use to help us save water and be more water wise. So if you go to EPA.gov, their WaterSense homepage, it's a great resource on how you can save water at your home. There's a lot of tools in there that can help you with that. Here's a quick little graphic I wanted to show on just leaks alone. A leaky faucet dripping at the rate of 1 drip per second can waste more than 3 gallons of water per year. That's just one leaky faucet that's dripping once every second. If we allow that to go on for just 1 year, that is 3 gallons of water being wasted and going down the drain. Additionally, 10% of homes have leaks that waste 90 gallons or more per day. That is a lot of water that we can be saving for other things. And another thing I want to reiterate, fix these leaks. Repair leaks by checking faucet washers and gaskets for repair and replacing them if necessary. We're going to do a little home investigation after this on looking for leaks and how we can fix them or finding other ways to save water. One additional thing I wanted to show y'all was, again, at the WaterSense webpage, discussing, ways to save, to fix leaks, ways to save water. The primary thing is fix those leaks. Those leaks are water that we don't even get to use. It just goes right down the drain and we don't even get to use that water in any functional form. In the bathroom, turn off the tap while shaving or brushing your teeth. We discussed that a little bit earlier. In the shower, taking faster showers and doing a shower over a bath is an easy way to reduce the amount of water you use because a shower uses way less water than a bath. In the kitchen, plug up the sink or use wash basin if washing dishes by hand. Having a pool of water versus running the faucet constantly to wash dishes is going to help you save some of that water being used. When you use a dishwasher, make sure the load is full. You don't want to have a half-empty dishwasher because you're using the same amount of water to wash your dishes. An additional one, while you're cleaning your vegetables or fruits, rinse them off and don't let them run over running water constantly. Either soak them or rinse them in a bucket or in the sink with filled up with water. It's a great way to reduce the water being used. Moving on, next we're gonna do a quick little walkthrough of my home. We're gonna look at some ideas, the ways to look for leaks and ways to save water.
All right, so we're in my home, and to continue on with what we're doing today, let's try to do an example of, some water investigative work in my own home. We'll just take a look in my kitchen, take a look at my faucet and see what's going on, and maybe discuss some water conservation ideas and topics. So let's head over there. Whoa, what is that? Is that a leak? That's a leak. That can be up to 5 gallons of water going down my drain every single day. I'm gonna have to fix that. Bam! We saved the day, guys. So like we said, a dripping faucet can waste up to maybe 2,000 gallons of water in a year if it was just 1 drip per second. So that's another idea that we need to be looking out for in our home every day, are those kind of leaks. Another device that we can use to help conserve water in our home is a faucet aerator. So a faucet aerator creates little microscopic bubbles in the water. Those microscopic bubbles can help, distribute the water while reducing the amount of water actually coming out of the faucet. And to see if you have an aerator, if you turn on the sink, you can see those bubbles coming out of it. But another way is to actually take off the nozzle to your faucet and see if you have this little screen and this little device inside of your sink. This will help, reduce the amount of water coming out of your faucet and yet still be functional for what you have going on inside your own home. As I struggle to put this back on, but it should be fairly easy. You just screw that bad boy in. There we go. Oh, no we didn't. Okay, I got it now. Another thing we can be looking at, is let's take a look over here at the dishwasher. So the dishwasher, that doesn't look full enough to be going right now, is it? So maybe we shouldn't be able to start our dishwasher yet. Maybe give it a couple more days until we fill it up completely, because it's going to use the same amount of water to clean just those little amount of dishes when you should be filling it up completely full. Again? Well, I wanted to thank everyone for following today's Make a Difference Monday. I hope you enjoyed going on our water saving investigation. Please tune back tomorrow for Trash Reduction Tuesday. Y'all have a great day and check those leaking faucets.